The problem of practice. Organizations must manage high employee turnover, low job satisfaction, and low employee engagement. Previous research has uncovered the most common reason employees leave their organization is because of a lack of leadership training in the organization. Recommendations. To combat this common problem facing organizations, there are 3 recommendations to help improve employee turnover, low engagement, and low satisfaction. 1. Use transformational leadership theory as the foundation of training leaders. 2. Organizational senior leadership needs to participate in the leadership training sessions. 3. Organizations need to have a clear, stated goal of what a leader looks like in their organization. Key theories. The key theories involved in this plan are as follows. Transformational leadership theory as the basis of the information to be taught. The key leadership skills focused in transformational leadership theory is listening and clear communication, empathy and trust, individual employee skill training, and keeping employees intellectually stimulated without overwhelming them. 2. The use of train the trainers model to teach the trainers on the use and instruction of transformational leadership theory. The purpose of the train the trainers model is to prepare instructors to present information effectively, respond to participant questions, and lead activities that reinforce learning. 3. Kirkpatrick's New World Model to evaluate the leadership training of the organization. It is organized into 4 levels: reaction, learning, behavior, and finally, results. Key stakeholders. The key stakeholders are the leadership trainers in the organization. Now, they are the ones who must learn the ins and outs of transformational leadership theory and how to present the information and skills to the leadership of the organization. They will also be the ones working to meet the organization's leadership goal, making sure leadership has the correct training to meet the expectations of the organization. The other stakeholder group to focus on is the senior leadership of the organization. They will be needed to help facilitate the recommendations of a clear goal of what skills a leader should have in the organization, and to provide the necessary time that will be needed in leadership training, follow up on the training, and to participate in the training itself. Goals. The goal of the training is to have organizations have a foundation of leadership training based in research. The organization also needs to have a clear goal of the leadership skills that leaders in their organization will possess. The leaders of the organization will also be able to teach those who they guide in the principles of leadership that they are learning from the leadership trainers. Definition of success. The success of this program will be when the organizational leadership and employees know what leadership skills their leaders should have and are actively engaged in helping others build those same leadership skills in themselves. Key challenges. The first challenge to conquer is the resistance to change within the organization. Some might not think there is a problem with their leadership training, but the data would contradict this idea. Second is the assumption that everybody knows what a good leader is. Once again, the data of years of research contradicts this concept. Presenting the data to help convince the resistors to change will be the first step. Senior leadership needs to be reminded that we have goals for all aspects in making the business better. Then, why not have the same goals for leadership? Resources. The real resource needed is time. Time to conduct the training, time to follow up with the training participants, time to set clear goals for the organization. To make sure the needed resource is met of time, there needs to be a managing of expectations of success. To improve employee turnover, job satisfaction, and job engagement will require a minimum set of hours of training, and follow-up. Anything less will not achieve the goal. That same effort that is put into creating a better product is the same amount of energy and time that will be needed to build better leadership in the organization. Unlike years prior, if you have an internet connection and know how to use Google and read Wikipedia, there is no barrier in gathering the information, only the desire and time to achieve the goal. Milestones. The key milestones are a clear goal of what the leader should look like in our organization. The beginning of training of the trainers to teach transformational leadership theory, setting training sessions for training organizational leadership, and also the follow-up appointments with improving the training within the organization. Communication plan. The communication support plan is first, get dates on the calendar for training and those who will participate in that training. From there, consistent reminders to the participants, their supervisors, and to the trainers. The follow-up communication should be done face-to-face, through email, and through the organizational leadership. Evaluation plan. The use of Kirkpatrick's New World Model of Evaluation will be used to collect data and help implement improvements to the delivery and teaching of the leadership skills. Ultimately, the data gathered during follow-ups with those who have gone through the training will be used to modify the program as needed to meet the needs of the leadership training participants.